So I've been on a bit of an ARPG kick recently. I've played the new season of Last Epoch, Path of Exile 2's new patch, and then I'm thinking about checking out Diablo 4 Season 10 because I haven't touched the game since the original season, Season 1. So today on my YouTube feed, this game, Arkheron, was recommended to me, and I had never heard of it before. The thumbnail looked interesting, so I thought that I would check it out, and I was really surprised. This game has a lot of potential. It looks a lot of fun. It is 15 teams of 3 going against each other in ARPG, isometric camera style type gameplay, where you collect loot that determines your play style. You got 2 other teammates. You can mix and match. You can see if somebody wants to be a tank, a healer. It's got so many possibilities. It's got tons of chaos on the bottom of the tower, and as you fight, you fight to ascend the tower to get to the top. So you're going to have all the teams on the bottom. As you ascend, it gets smaller and smaller, which means more focused fights, more strategy comes into play. So you got the chaos on the bottom. You got the strategy up top. It offers a lot and has, like I said, a lot of potential. So check this one out. I wanted to make this video. I want to know what you think about it. So we're going to look at it a little more towards the end of the video as well. Find out what we can, and there is an alpha going on this weekend. So if you're interested in joining the alpha, check out the end of the video because we go over how to sign up for it. So I will see you at the end. All right, let's see what Arkheron has. I want to be surprised. So let's go.
What do you remember?
Okay, coming out swinging.
Is a new team-based PvP game where 15 teams of 3 fight to ascend a mysterious
15
tower.
teams of 3?
Your team will work together to collect items, combine their powerful abilities, and create unique builds on the fly to be the last team standing. I'm Bex from Bonfire Studios. Thanks so much for taking a moment
Bex
to check out our game.
is, she used to be part of Path of Exile in GGG.
And we can't wait to show you what we've been working on.
If that's the same one,
Let's
if I
dive
think.
in.
It sounds like her.
When you play Arkheron, the first thing you'll notice is its isometric free aim camera, which creates Arkheron's high stakes
Yeah, we got
combat that requires
a
skillful aiming and navigation
ARPG
in
style
fights in
to
close
it.
quarters. Button mashing won't get you a win. Strategic moment-to-moment gameplay is your path to victory.
15
Danger can
teams of
always
3
lurk just beyond your
sounds
vision, so to
like
stay ahead of
chaos.
the game, you'll need to pay close attention to Arkheron's audio cues.
I hear enemies.
In every match of Arkheron, you have the opportunity to create your own build from scratch. You'll start with only your fists to defend yourselves, while you quickly find weapons and abilities from treasure chests, quests, monster drops, and executed opponents.
Okay, so we got loot that borrows from ARPGs, but also kind of like the PvPvE games or battle royales. And we got this in ARPG format, so it goes hand in hand, I guess, with like, you know, what you would find in an ARPG.
For each match, not roles or character classes.
So that's
After a few
interesting.
minutes of gearing up, you'll hear the beacon's call.
The time for ascension has begun. Claim a beacon and fight.
Ooh, okay. So it
This
in the
means
description it
must
said
make
you
your way
climb a
to one of the
tower.
many beacons that are now marked on the map. There aren't enough beacons for everyone, so if your beacon is contested, you'll need to take out any other teams that seek to stake their claim on it.
So this acts in a
Surrounding each
way
beacon is
to
the
get you to
Abyssal
fight.
Storm, a powerful force that destroys anything in its path.
I was gonna say just like battle royales with
Beacon
the
is
storm.
the safest place to hide from the storm.
So it's pushing
But
everybody towards the
this
beacons
safety
to
is
ascend the
an
tower.
illusion, as
Okay.
you'll almost always be corralled into the path of another enemy team. If your team stays on the beacon uncontested for 30 seconds, you'll earn the right to ascend to the next floor.
30 seconds. That's an
As you climb the
eternity.
tower, teams
Oh
are
my
eliminated,
God.
leaving the final 2 to battle it out on the top floor and determine which team will be victorious. The teams that make it here are the ones who work together, call their shots, strategize their positions, and create their builds together. Think of Arkheron like a game of deadly musical chairs with super fun items and abilities. Speaking of which, let's talk about creating your build.
Yeah, I want to know
Your build will
if there is
consist of
any
4
difference
items, a
in
crown, an amulet, and 2
if are there
weapons.
classes.
Each item grants you abilities
That
that
doesn't sound
determine
like
your
it.
gameplay style. Whether your preference is hammers, spears, crossbows,
Melee all the way?
daggers, ice, fire, slams, throws, piercing, and so on. These items, or relics,
Nice.
as we
I
call
like the
them, are
variety.
heroes of
Oh,
our
those
world.
look sick.
There are many items with unique abilities that you can mix and match and complement each other in a variety of ways.
That's
Some are part of a 4-item set.
oh, sets too.
If
That's
you collect 2 items from
that's
a single
nice.
set, you'll be granted a set bonus, a buff that offers you an advantage. You can even pick up 2 items from one set and 2 items from another to
Mix
receive
and
2 set
match.
bonuses. If you collect
That's
all
interesting.
4 items from a set, you can transform into an Eternal, which will unlock a 5th ability.
Oh,
However, the trade-off is that you cannot leave that form for the remainder of the match.
that's really cool. That is such a cool aspect. So it makes you want to hunt those pieces down. And then if you have 2 and 2, you got to make the decision. If you find a third of a certain set, which way you want to go. That's really cool. And I love the transformation aspect. I play Demon Hunter, love the Devil May Cry, games and stuff. I really love this aspect and twist to it. I was not expecting them to have it function like that. Almost turns you into kind of like a mini boss almost, which is really cool. That's a really cool power
Arkheron
fantasy
is all
there.
about finding the items that work for your playstyle and synergizing them with your team. There are thousands of possible item combinations, and the more times you cycle through the tower, the more possibilities you'll uncover.
I didn't even think of that either. So you have a team. Now, do you want to designate somebody to be the tank, the damage dealer, the healer? If I'm assuming those options are available or something, but that's another aspect I didn't think of as how you guys want to gear. Is everybody just going to be YOLO DPS? Is somebody going to play tank? Is that required? How does that balance everything? How does your team work together? Can 3 DPS overcome 3 tanks? Do you want 2 tanks, 1 healer? And you're at the mercy of the items as well. That's really interesting. That's really clever.
These
I
cycles
like
are a
that.
core part of Arkheron. Just as one battle is ending, another begins. In fact, some deaths are not endings at all.
And before we continue on this, what I really like too is the interactions we see right now. They're throwing out spells, they're reflecting it. It looks like there are combinations that you can put together that you would want on your team for crowd control, for defense. I really like, and that's a really cool aspect of it, is how the classes interact and how the spells and different defenses work and complement each other, work with, work against. What type of balance can you strike with the items that you find? Now, yeah, the randomness, but that's the fun. That's where the fun comes in. Someone like me who's not BR focused or is any good at BRs, that might
If your
wear on
team
me a
has
little bit,
survived,
but
there are numerous comeback
I like the
mechanics.
aspect of it
You're
so
not
far.
out until your team's out, so don't requeue until it's over. If you're genuinely out, just requeue with your team or find new and worthy allies to start the cycle anew.
Yeah, you gotta
Once again, the tower falls. What you take and what you leave behind will shape
get
your
some new
fate.
teammates.
Arkheron is currently in alpha, which means we're still finishing up a few things.
Alpha,
you may see
okay.
some work in progress content and things we're still experimenting with. During the alpha playtests, we're inviting you to join our community and try to break our game by helping us find the edge cases while
Cool.
we work towards launching on PC and
That's what
console
you want.
next year.
Get in here, break
If
the
you want to
game
find
for
out
us,
more
please.
about how to jump in, check out the link in the description. Thanks so much for listening. We'll see you in the tower.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to check this one out because you can wishlist it now because this looks like it has so much potential. It looks like it could be a lot of fun. So you're ascending the tower. It is pushing you. These portals are pushing you together to fight. So there's always going to be action outside of the initial equip phase. Basically, go and kill some things, find the items, get some loot. Now go to it. So each time you ascend the tower, it's greater loot, but it's also going to dwindle down the teams that are in this. So 15 teams of 3, that sounds pretty crazy. And you're gonna have the giant chaos on the bottom with more focused and deterministic fights towards the top when there are less and less and less teams. So you can get, you can get third partied, fourth partied, fifth partied, who knows what kind of chaos is in it, but that sounds like it's a lot of fun. You got the chaos on the bottom and the more direct arena style fights at the top of the tower, which is pretty cool. It's a cool concept. This has a lot of potential. So let's see if we can find a little more information on the website and Steam, that kind of stuff. All right, so I have the Steam page pulled up, and there isn't too much information that isn't covered in the reveal video. But what is really interesting, and then you can jump into the game now if you really, really want to, and if you're lucky enough. But there is an alpha going on right now, right this very minute. So if you are in the Americas, it is from the 19th through Sunday the 21st, and the blocks that you can play the Ascension mode, which is the 15 teams of 3v3. And, well, 15 teams of 3, sorry. And this is like the mode that you want to check out, which is the actual game and stuff. It is up from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Has Europe and Asia times on here as well. But so it's only up for a limited amount of time, but you can play bot matches and training at any time. So you can go jump in and play bots and play that at any time. You don't have to wait for the servers to be up. But if you want to play against other people, you have to jump on when the servers are live. So this is the very first alpha test that is open to the public, and you can just join on Steam here. So if you go to sign up to play, it will take you to the Steam page here. This is the trailer that we just watched together. You just hit request access, and then boom, you are registered, and it is, up to the gods and the luck to see if you get into the playtest. But you can throw it on your wish list so you can stay up to date with what is going on with the game, and at any time they have other alpha tests and or beta tests as well. And it sounds like, from what I read, that the game is scheduled to release next year. So full game should come out next year from what I found in my research and stuff. But it has a lot of potential, and this could be really, really cool. And it could be something different just to shake up what you're playing and to give you something new, something fun to play. So check it out. Arkheron is on Steam. The alpha is going on now. So I'm going to watch this one. I think it's really cool. I think it's got a lot of potential. I've said that a bunch of times, but I really do. This one is different. It looks like it's a lot of chaos, a lot of focus fun towards the end if you make it that far. So it's interesting. I'm glad to see something different in the play space and with an ARPG feel to it. I've been on an ARPG kick recently. So this was recommended to me on my YouTube feed, and it was cool. I'm really excited to check it out. So good luck to you. I hope you get into the alpha if you want to. Let me know your experience with it, if you're hyped about this one, if you think it's got potential, or if it's just not for you. Love to hear from you either way. Let me know in the comments, and I will be back very soon with another video. So if you like ARPGs, MMOs, RPGs, action games, then please consider subscribing to the channel, because it means everything to me. It's what gets my channel out there to more people, and it makes it so that I could potentially do this a little more in the future, and I would love to. So thank you guys so much for any and all support. So again, please consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you again very soon. Take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to each other out there, and I will see you again very soon. Peace.